Yo, welcome back to the No Cut Sports Podcast with your host, Niall Frazier. And today we are going to get right into what we need to get into, baby. 5-0, you already know. Yes, sir. Listen, man, good game yesterday, great game yesterday. Each week we are seeing progress in on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. Let's talk about the defense first, because first half defense wasn't what I wanted it to look like, but you know, we kept it where we needed to keep it until the second half, where they made the adjustments. So first half, man, Bradbury, I like Bradbury, but it be times he just, and it happens to the best of us. Nobody's perfect 100% of the time, but I just feel like we were still playing some of that soft coverage, and that's not even the player's fault. That's more or less, coaching. So, but like I said, second half they cleaned that up. The line was crazy. Now, mind you, Fletcher Cox didn't even play yesterday, so you couldn't really even tell. Couldn't even tell that he wasn't even in the game, man. So baby Rhino, aka Breadman, aka Jalen Carter, he had a feast, man. Creating a lot of pressure. 2 sacks. Hassan Reddick, 2 sacks, man. He had a sack last week, and Hassan had 2 sacks back to back. So that was something good to see. I feel like the defense is waking up. I think we're starting to see the transition, man, because like I said, you didn't even think, like, maybe the first couple of plays, but after that, you didn't even think like we were missing anybody off that line, man. Those younger guys really stepped up, and it was really nice to see, man, because Stoutland University, I can say it all day, man. Stoutland University, he can develop a line, man, and he needs to be guarded at all costs, man. He can spot talent, and he can develop the talent. So, shout out to Stoutland, man, on both sides of the ball, man. We look good. Offensive line look good. I can't even think of my man, Upeta. I'm probably saying his name wrong, and I seen a picture of him. Why he look like Jason Kelsey? Anybody else people like a young Jason Kelsey? It's so crazy, but did a great job though. If I'm not mistaken, I think he was on Aaron Donald. If I'm not mistaken, don't quote me, man, but did a great job, man. Like I said, man, it's so crazy how much depth we have at the lines that you can't even tell. Like, and the Rams is a pretty decent team, so I don't want to discredit them at all. But yeah, man. Like I was saying, you can't even really see I'm sorry, a little brain fart right there. But yeah, you can't even really tell. Like, we were missing, like, Cam Jurgens and stuff like that. Fletcher Cox on the other side of the ball. Like, it's good to see, like I said, that the younger guys are stepping up. Jalen Carter, man, he slammed, bro. Body slam, bro. It was like something you seen out of a wrestling match from back in the day. Body slam Bradford, and it was a wrap. I still think that secondary coverage, though, man, we got to tighten up on that secondary coverage. He missed. And I understand, like, you got to bring the pressure so you can get the ball out of his hand, and you want to start taking away, this first read. His first read, or Matt Stafford's first read, and I understand they make him throw the ball deep, but it was a few times, man, I just felt like, even though, like, it was pressure created, some of them throws could have been made for touchdowns, man. The lane was wide open. So as we get a little deeper into our schedule, we need to be, like I said, just tighten up, just a little bit more pressure with maybe a little bit more man, with the players, playing on the players and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. I like what I saw. We getting better each week, but like I said, there's still some things. Like I said, we can always improve, and they say the same thing. We can always improve. So, yeah, man, I'm happy we 5-0. The offense, man, AJ Brown, no touchdowns, but a whole lot of yards, boy. I tell you, the bull, and that's what I'm saying, bro. He's on my fantasy. You would have thought he was just getting the ball all the time. I think he get 6 receptions, 8 receptions. Like, that's what we got to do. Make the most of when you get the ball. But we really need to talk about Dallas. They finally put Dallas in. I've been had Dallas in my fantasy, man, because I'm thinking like, bro, come on, somebody, one of these weeks they gonna throw him the ball, and he's been holding his own, of course, throughout the other weeks. But this was a Dallas game, and I'm not talking about them bum ass Cowboys, excuse me, but yeah, man, excuse me, Dallas Goedert went off, bro. He went off first touchdown, a whole bunch of yards. I like that Johnson is I like that Brian Johnson is starting to open up this offense a little bit more. Red zone is a problem. Our red zone is God. Like it's so crazy to go from like instantly scoring. Like last year we were not instantly scoring, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's a whole different year, whole different game, different players, all this good stuff, whatever the case may be. But last year, it was like so effortless. Like we get down to the red zone, score, and we was kicking field goals, and luckily we won the game. But we gave up a lot of points, and I heard Eagle Al say this in his video. We should have had a 40 ball on their head, bro. Like it shouldn't with ease. Not, and it's not like we can't get and like they said, between the 20s. Between 20 and 20, man, we moving that thing. They can put us all the way back in the goal, you know what I'm saying, all the way in the back, and we still, but when we get to the red zone, the play calling is so crazy. Now, I don't know exactly how all that works, the chain of command. I know, because I've seen it in other videos, people are saying, yeah, it's the chain of command, but I understand all that. But we have to figure out, we can't, like, it's like empty drives pretty much. Like, we can keep the ball for 9, 10, however long we need to keep it for, but it's an empty drive till we keep getting field goals. If we get the touchdown, that's how you put the pressure on the other team. Not by holding the ball for a long time, sitting there, going 3, 4 and out, whatever you want to call it, and settling for a field goal. It just doesn't make any sense, at least not to me. But, you know, hey, like I said, some of the offensive play calling is still low, you know what I'm saying? But it's getting better. Like, it's still getting better week to week that I do see. So, all in all, man, shout out to the Eagles going 5-0. Trying to make sure we're Quez. What? Moment of silence for Quez. What are you looking at out there, bro? I know I can't see, so I got contacts. But I know you got more money than I got, brother. You didn't see the lane, bro? Well, like, where were you running to? You ain't see no part the Red Sea, bro. You gonna run to the outside? Why ain't you split up the middle, bro? All that speed, you could have just took off, man. It's just like, that's what I'm saying. Like, situational things. You can tell what players are really like paying attention or in the game, playing in the game. It's like you can, and then the coaches getting like it's so much. It's just so much. Like, I don't think people understand. Like, one thing, like one mess up is just creates a whole havoc, whole catastrophe of things after. Like, the first down was right there, and he gonna run outside, and you got two people blocking. Yet you can't make it up, man. You can't make this stuff up, man. You really can't. So Quez, I'm not gonna say I'm about done, but we need to make a rotation at wide receiver 3. But if you asking me, it should be, you know, Smith. Well, not Smith at 1, but I'm not no particular order. But Smith, Brown, Swift, and then Goddard for wide receiver 3, and Dallas at the tight end. All due respect, let's not mess the flow up. Even if Whatchamacallit come back next week on the defense. And my man ain't played in 4 weeks. I can't even think of his name. The other Bulldog. Oh my gosh, Nakobe Dean. We have a brain first, boy. But Nakobe Dean, if he doesn't even come back, or if he do come back next week, don't mess up the flow, man. That's one thing I don't believe in. Don't mess up the flow. So we're gonna see, man. We looking good. We got the Jets next week. We're gonna see how it go. I think we're getting better and better each week. I think we're starting to piece it together, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Still kind of shaky, but we got the job done. We just can't keep going into the red zone making these crazy calls and not, you know, not coming out on the other side with a touchdown. So I think we need to tighten up with their play calling. I don't know what they're going to do about it, but we'll see, man. We'll see. So I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything else. Yeah, man, but 5-0, baby. Dallas lost, so we really sitting pretty around in the NFC East. So we're gonna keep it rolling, man. We got the Jets. We probably gonna beat the Jets. All due respect, but we probably gonna beat them. But yeah, man, 5-0, and this is what, twice in franchise history? No, first time back to back in franchise history. And what about that? So, I mean, like I said, man, I see. Oh, you might as well talk about it. I got, what's this, 10 minutes? I seen the 49ers play yesterday. They beat the brakes off Dallas, man. They beat the... Is it a wrap? Is it a wrap? Should I make a different video? Is it a wrap for Dak? It might be a wrap for Dak, because Dak got benched yesterday, man. And I think a lot of people just, you know, they just tired of him, man. So we're going to see. But I'm going to be making some more videos. I ain't going to be doing like not too long of videos anymore, because I feel like it's too much to watch. So I'm going to keep making these short ones. But shout out to the Bird Gang. You already know, Big Bird Gang. You already know, man. And I also appreciate everybody that's been watching, liking, and subscribing to the channel. Like I always say, I very much appreciate it. And you already know, go Birds. Go, go! I'm a holla.